By a giant. What do you make of this?
Well, it could be a perfectly ordinary footprint, Susan. And the sun's melted the edges and made it look a bit bigger. Barbara, I wonder, do you think it could be the Earth? If it were, where do you think we could be? In the Alps?
Oh, it could be the Andes. Himalayas. Roof of the world.
The roof of the world. I wonder, if only...
Dear, we're always in trouble. Isn't it extraordinary? It follows us everywhere.
What's the matter?
All the lights in the ship have gone out. That whole circuit has burnt itself to a cinder, and added to that, it affected the water. We haven't got any.
Well, the water's no bother, Doctor. I mean, we've got snow, plenty of it. But how about the heating?
No, the heating as well. Everything's gone to pot.
But that's serious. We could freeze to death.
I think I'd better try and find some fuel.
Fuel? Now, where on earth do you expect to find fuel here,
There it is.
Quick, up to it. It's our only chance of shelter.
Grandfather.
Keep still. We're travelers, lost on the mountains. Will you give us shelter?
Hear me, Mongols. In these parts live evil spirits who take our likeness to deceive us and then lead us to our deaths. Let us therefore destroy these evil spirits before they destroy us.
We're not evil spirits. We are people like yourselves.
Destroy them.
Stop! Put up your swords.
Would you have us killed? These are evil spirits.
I command you in the name of Kublai Khan. My caravan is further down the pass. Come.
Come on, Doctor.
We have guests, Big Joe. They are cold and hungry.
Yes, Mr. Malcolm.
Oh, sit down, Doctor.
I'm afraid the liquid is not too warm, but the cold here is so intense it even robs the flame of its heat.
Oh, it's excellent nourishment, sir.
Is your name Marco Polo?
It is, my lady, and may I ask who you are?
Oh, we're travelers, yes. That's my grandchild, Susan, and that's Miss Wright, and that's Charlton.
Chesterton. Ian Chesterton.
My companions are the Lady Pingcho and the Warlord Tegan. We travel to Shangtu.
Shangtu? That's in China, isn't it?
China? I do not know this place. Shangtu is in Cathay.
Oh, silly of me. Yes, of course, Cathay.
Well, you must all be very tired. Pingcho, you will share your quarters with...
Susan.
Susan. I will sleep here with the others, and Lady...
Miss Wright.
Miss Wright, you will have mine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you asleep, Susan?
No.
Where are you from?
Well, I've had many homes. In many places.
What about you? I come from Samarkand. My father is government official there. Kublai Khan's summer palace is in Shangtu. I am going there to be married.
Is your fiancé handsome?
I have never seen him.
What?
The marriage has been arranged by my family. I know only 2 things about him.
Well, what are they?
He's a very important man.
That's a good start.
And he's 75 years old.
You know, it's rather surprising to find the daughter of a high government official working as a servant in Marco Polo's caravan.
I wish to serve, my lord. Although among Messer Marco's retinue, there is a man who calls himself a cook.
His name wouldn't be Tigana, would it?
Oh, no, my lord. The warlord Tagana is a special emissary from the camp of a great Mongol lord called Nogai, who has been at war with Kublai Khan.
Yeah, Mongol fighting Mongol.
The war is over, my lord. Nogai has sued for peace, and Tagana travels to Kublai's court to discuss the armistice terms.
Yes, well, for an emissary of peace, I must say he has rather bloodthirsty habits, hasn't he?
I find your caravan most unusual, Doctor.
Yes, Messer Marco, it is different.
And in need of repair.
That is true.
Messer Marco has ordered a sledge to be made. He's going to bring the TARDIS down here.
Oh, indeed. That's charming of you. Very charming, fellow. It won't take me very long to repair, a day or so, but I assure you that I shall not hold up your journey any longer than is necessary.
I'm afraid we can't stay here. One crosses the plain of Pamir as quickly as possible. However, we will be spending a few days at Lop.
Lop? Where's that?
It's a town on the edge of the Gobi Desert, beyond Kashgar and Yarkand.
I see, and you will be taking us along with you, including the TARDIS.
Doctor, I once transported an entire army and its equipment from Cathay to India, all without loss.
Oh, good. Then I can work as we proceed, yes.
No. The Mongol bearers still half believe that you are evil spirits. They also believe that outside your caravan you are harmless. However, should any of you attempt to enter, there would be trouble.
You saved our lives, Messer Marco. And the least we can do is to respect your wishes. No one will enter the TARDIS until we reach Lop.
Success. My plan has worked. The strangers and their unusual caravan accompany me to Lop. Our route takes us across the roof of the world, down into the Kashgar Valley and southeast to Tarkand. Here we join the old Silk Road, along which the commerce and culture of 1,000 years has traveled to and from Cathay. I wonder what the strangers' reaction will be when I tell them what I propose to do.
Doctor,
Yes?
they've set the TARDIS up in the courtyard.
Oh, excellent. You will pardon me, I have a lot of work to do. And... Wait another. What does this mean?
Please sit down, Doctor.
I don't wish to sit down. I want you to call your guards off.
Please be seated.
No,
I beg you to hear me out.
but I have work to do.
My home is Venice. I left there with my father and my uncle to come to Cathay in 1271. The journey to Peking took us 3.5 years. When I arrived at the Khan's court, I was 21. I was an alert young man, good at languages, and willing to learn. The Khan liked me. On my 25th birthday, I was given an appointment in the Khan's service. Since then, I have traveled to every corner of his domain and beyond it. 2 years ago, my father, my uncle, and I asked the Khan for permission to go home. He refused. I think we had all served him too well.
Well, I really don't see what this has to do with my repairing the TARDIS.
Doctor, I have not seen my home for 18 years. I want to go back.
But ask the Khan again.
I intend to. But this time, I shall offer him a gift so magnificent that he will not be able to refuse me.
You mean to give the doctor's caravan to him?
Yes.
You're mad.
You can make another.
What, in Peking or Shangchu?
You do me an injustice, Doctor. I will not leave you stranded in Cathay, just as I did not let you die on the mountain. No. You will come with me to Venice and make another one there.
Oh, you think so, really? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Marco, it's impossible.
Surely for a man who possesses a flying caravan, all things are possible.
No. We need special metals, materials, things that don't exist in Venice. I'm afraid you don't understand all the problems involved.
And neither do you, young man.
Well, travel home by ship. We trade with every port in the world. It may take you longer, but you'll get there eventually.
Eventually. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The man's a lunatic.
No, Doctor, desperate. There are many men who are jealous of the polo influence at court. And the Khan suffers from an affliction for which there is no cure.
What's that?
Old age. If he dies, I may never see Venice again.
Oh, that is your problem, not mine.
I have just made it yours, Doctor.
But you do see Venice again, Marco. I know you do.
What makes you so sure that the doctor's caravan is a suitable present? The doctor is the only one who can fly it.
I told you about the Buddhist monks. They will discover its secret. A caravan that flies. Do you imagine what this will mean to the Khan? It will make him the most powerful ruler the world has ever known. Stronger than Hannibal, mightier than Alexander the Great.
Marco, you don't understand.
I refuse to listen to any more. My mind is made up. Your caravan goes with me to Kublai Khan.
Be careful, my lord. One drop will poison an army.
I will use it well on all but the first of Marco Polo's water girds. For tomorrow, the caravan sets out to cross the Gobi Desert. Now you will follow us. And on the third night, I will walk back to you and then return to the caravan to collect the thing of magic that will bring the mighty Kubla Khan to his knees.
I have taken charge of the traveler's unusual caravan and set out into the Gobi Desert. The journey across this vast ocean of sand is slow and hazardous. To make matters worse, the old doctor continually shows his disapproval of my action by being both difficult and bad-tempered.
What is that you do?
I keep a journal
Why?
because it interests me.
You continue your writing, Marco. I'll see to the horses tonight.
All of them, Marco?
Yes, except for the one we're using.
How much is there left?
Without rationing, enough for today.
And with rationing, how long will it last?
3-4 days.
Is there enough to get us back to Lop?
If we're very careful with it, yes.
But who could have done it?
Bandits, Ian.
Bandits? In the desert?
Yes, this has happened before, though not to me. The bandits follow a caravan out into the desert. Then one night this happens. The caravan is forced to turn back. Then when everyone is weak through lack of water, the bandits attack.
So if we turn back, we're bound to be attacked. There must be somewhere else we can go to.
The nearest is a small oasis, but that's 1 week's journey north from here.
Marco, if we pressed really hard, walked day and night, how long would it take us?
5, possibly 6 days.
As long as that.
Yes, and with the water rationed, we'd be growing weaker all the time. There is another danger, Ian. Bandits always camp near an oasis.
Well, then we must go back to Lop.
But they're bound to be waiting for us there. Now, we must go north and take a chance.
Yes, what Ian says makes sense. We go to the oasis. Have I made the right decision? Each day our progress towards the oasis becomes less. Now, on the 5th day, we have traveled only 2 miles before the heat of the sun has forced us to stop. We are nearly exhausted, and our situation is perilous. The worst of the sun is nearly over. We must move on again as soon as we've had this.
Is this all we're going to get until tonight?
Until we reach the oasis, Doctor, yes.
There's no more?
How much further?
I cannot say.
I will go to the oasis and bring back water.
Very well, Tigana.
You, wait for me here.
No, while we can, we'll push on towards the oasis.
Oh, Grandfather! What's the matter with him?
He's exhausted.
We'll fix up a cot for him in the wagon.
To be jostled and bumped about? He needs to rest in comfort, Marco. What about the TARDIS?
Very well. The doctor can travel in his own caravan. Susan, you can go with him. But you, Barbara, and you, Ian, must remain with me.
Without water, the doctor isn't going to last 24 hours.
None of us are, Ian. Without water, our fate rests with Tigana.
Here's water, Marco Polo. Come for it.
What has happened to Tigana? Perhaps he never found the oasis. But in the hope he did, I inched our caravan forward through the night. A bitterly cold wind swept down from the north and set us shivering as we stumbled on. I fear the end is not far off.
Hot again soon, Marco. And we better get started.
We would not get very far, Ian. No, we must wait here.
The doctor and Susan are still in the TARDIS.
Oh, let them sleep, Barbara.
Oh. Mm. Oh. What?
Not a sign of him.
Water! Look! Water everywhere!
Please, wait! What? Be careful.
This was in your caravan.
Yes, but it's not pure water, you see. You told me you weren't carrying any, Doctor. I haven't got any water, don't you understand? I wouldn't allow us to get into this state if I had water, young man. No, this is the water that was running up the walls. It was condensation. It's unbelievable. Condensation, do you understand?
No, I do not understand.
Just to make him understand, it was condensation up the walls of my ship.
That old man lied to me.
No, he did not
Marco.
lie.
You remember, last night it was cold. Bitterly cold, Marco. The outside of the caravan cooled, but the inside stayed warm. And so moisture formed on the inside. It's condensation. We just call it that. It's just a name.
Look, Mr. Marco, it was running down the walls and from the ceilings. We took it in this. Look, we squeezed it in here, you see?
You understand now?
I have seen this happen. Let me see you drink it.
Steady, not too much. Steady.
There were bandits here last night when I arrived. So I had to wait in hiding until this morning when they left.
Had the doctor not discovered water, you might have been too late to save us, Mr. Gunn.
How many bandits were there here last night?
12.
It was a cold night. Didn't they light a fire?
If they had in, the remains would still be visible. Doctor, Barbara may have told you that we're leaving here tomorrow, so get all the rest you can today. You may use your caravan again, but before we leave in the morning, it will be locked and the key handed over to me.
Young man, you have no concept of what is happening, have you? And you still don't seem to realize that you're speaking to a man of superior intellect.
My conscience pricks me. I was adamant, despite the doctor's protests, that the key and his caravan should be handed over to me. Now we journey on across this burning desert, and I shall not rest until I see the temple spires of the city of Tun Huan.
I've never seen so many temples in my life. Tun Huan is a famous city, Susan.
Isn't the cave of 1,000 Buddhas near here?
1,000 Buddhas?
Yes. Have you heard of the cave of 500 eyes?
No, I haven't.
I do not know that one either, Mr. Marco.
I'm intrigued by this cave, Marco. Why is it called 500 Eyes?
On the walls are painted the faces of 250 evil men who once lived there. They were the Hashashins.
Hashashins?
Yes, and they were so called because they used the drug hashish.
Are there still Hashashins in the cave?
No, Susan, they were put to the sword 20 years ago by a great Mongol conqueror called Hulagu.
There is a story of Hulagu in the Hashashin. Oh, tell it to us, Pingcho. Gracious maidens, gentle lords, pray attend me while I tell my tale of Aladdin, the old man of the mountains, who by devious schemes, evil designs and foul murders rule the land. No host of arms, no vast array of banners served this wicked lord. There were but few ruthless, reckless men who obeyed his cruel commands.
My only concern now is to reach the summer palace as quickly as possible. On the 6th day of our journey, the spires of Cheng Ting could be seen on our horizon. By later afternoon, we had arrived at the way station of the White City, as Cheng Ting is often called.
How I miss my home in Samarkand. And your home, Susan. You've never told me about that. It's so very far away.
Yes, it is. It's as far away as a night star.
But you can reach it from Venice, can't you?
No, Bing Joe. No, I can't.
And if Messer Marco does give your caravan to Kublai Khan, you will never see your home again.
That's right.
I gave him my word, Susan. I promised not to tell anyone where he put the key. And I promise you that no one will ask you.
Come in.
It is dinner time, Messer Marco.
Thank you, Ping Cho. Oh, dear. I have ink on my fingers. I will join you there.
I have something to give you. What is it? This. Joe. But you promised Messer Marco not to tell anyone. I haven't. You don't know where I got it. But he'll be terribly angry. But one of us will be on the way home.
right, Doctor. Close the doors. Wait! Where's Susan? Where is she?
She must have gone to say goodbye to Ping Chu.
What on earth does that child think she's doing? Great Olympus! Don't panic. Give her a second. I knocked out the guard.
Stand still.
Let her go.
No.
Let us all go. I appeal to you. What possible difference could it make to you? You hate Marco.
Is the old man inside the caravan?
Yes.
And the other woman?
Yes.
Tell them to come out. Do as I command.
There is no need.
What's happened?
They would all have escaped had I not caught this one.
Tell that man to take his hands off my grandchild.
The key first, Doctor. Release it again. What are you?
Let me kill them and be done with it.
We will kill no one.
Are you mad? They will only escape again.
I don't think so. Tomorrow morning at dawn, we ride for Shangtu. The next you see your caravan, it will be at the Great Khan's summer palace, and that will make an end of it. A day of hard riding. We left Chengting at dawn, and by dusk had covered 40 miles. As this is a densely populated area of Cathay, accommodation is not hard to find, and we have stopped for the night at an inn.
Listen, we need the TARDIS. You must talk to Marco.
Talk to Marco? I've done nothing else but talk to Marco.
Oh, Marco. Ian wants a word with you.
Marco, you must give us back the TARDIS.
Look, I've told you before, Ian. You know what this caravan means to me. If I give it to the Khan, he'll let me go home.
But we want to go home too, Marco. And we can't go home without the TARDIS.
I have offered to take you back to Venice with me and see you safely on your way home from there.
By boat. We can't go by boat, Marco. We need the TARDIS.
Why, Ian? Why?
I come from another time. Our caravan. It not only covers distance, it can cross time.
Travel into the past and the future?
Yes. Oh, I know it's difficult to believe, but it's the truth.
You are asking me to believe that your caravan can defy the passage of the sun? Move not merely from one place to another, but from today into tomorrow, today into yesterday? Oh, no, Ian. That I cannot accept.
I'm telling you the truth, Marco.
Are you, Ian?
I swear it.
Where did you get that?
From your room.
Whereabouts? Where did I hidden it? You didn't find it, did you? It was given to you and you lied about finding it to protect Ping Cho. Don't you see, it doesn't matter to me why you lied. What is important is the fact that you are capable of lying.
So you don't believe me when I say I came from another time?
If I did, Ian, I would give you the key.
Goodbye, Susan.
Well,
There's no sign of her.
well, she must have run away. But why?
Because of that key, obviously.
Listen, Marco, I didn't get a word
I'm not blaming you, Susan, but we must find her and quickly.
Susan, have you any idea where she'd go?
I think she might have tried to reach home.
Samarkand? But that's 1,000 miles from
Shall
here.
we go back and find her?
Suppose we must.
You ride on. I'll go back and find Ping Cho.
My lord?
Yes,
Are you with the caravan, my lord?
I am, my lady.
Is your caravan bound for Samarkand?
It might. Why?
I would like to journey with your caravan, unless it is going to Shangtu.
It's possible.
I can pay.
Come to think of it, we do strike inland. I'll talk to the commander of the caravan.
Shall I come with you?
No, you wait here. Give me the money. You paid money, you foolish child. You've been robbed.
Robbed? What shall I do? It was all the money I had.
Haven't I seen you before? Not long since. I know. You were with Messer Marco Polo's caravan.
No, my lord,
What have you done, child? Run away! Oh,
Joe!
Oh,
Joe, why did you do it?
the key? And I can't marry a man old enough to be my grandpa. I can't. Please don't take me back. Please.
I must, Ping Cho. I promised Marco.
Those who dare to come before the sight of the great Kublai Khan, kowtow. Kowtow before the warlord of warlords, mighty and fearful in his strength. Kowtow, kowtow.
Yes. I'll manage it.
Kowtow.
These gracious ladies also accompany you?
They do, my lord.
We bid you welcome to our court. Ladies, what's the matter with him?
Oh, 5 days hard riding on horseback, my lord. The doctor's not accustomed to it.
Doctor? Oh, is he? Are you perchance a physician?
I am not a doctor of medicine, sir. Otherwise, I should be able to cure these pains.
Oh, what a pity. Where is the warlord Tigana?
Riding for Shangtu, my lord, with the Lady Ping Cho and a companion of theirs.
Nogai's army is encamped at Karakorum. When Tigana arrives, bring him directly to us.
Very good, my lord.
We have healing waters here which relieve my gout. Come, let us observe their effects upon your aches and pains.
Very well, very well.
Oh, what a trial old age is.
It must be borne with dignity, sir.
Dignity? Yes, of course. Now, take my arm, friend.
My game? You're too good for us at backgammon. Oh, that is our reckoning.
Yes, it is, sir. Yes.
What do we owe?
35 elephants with ceremonial bridles, trappings, brocades, and pavilions, 4,000 white stallions, and 25 tigers.
That's not too bad so far.
And the sacred tooth of Buddha, which Polo brought home from India.
Oh, that. What else? What more?
Well, I'm very much afraid all the commerce from Burma for 1 year.
Oh, she will be furious with me when she finds out what I have lost.
Oh, one more game, then, and if you win, you can take it all back again.
And if you win?
Well, Marco Polo has taken away my caravan and given it to you, sir. If I win, perhaps I could have my caravan back again.
Let's play at that stake.
You will not believe this, but I swear it's true. They're playing backgammon for your caravan.
What?
If the doctor wins, he has won back TARDIS.
And if he loses?
He's lost everything.
Grandfather, you've not lost.
He gave me this, the consolation prize, a piece of his paper currency.
Oh, Grandfather!
The messenger's just arrived. Nogai's army is marching on Peking.
Tigana's in the throne room with the Khan now.
Well, look, somebody must protect him.
Your terms of peace are hard, my lord.
Tigana, those who rise against us must be humbled.
They shall be honored. I promise Nogai to make an end of this matter.
We warned you, Tigana. Those who rise against us will be humbled. You must die.
Doctor, take the keys, quickly.
Thank you. Now go. Thank you. Go. Come along.
Susan, goodbye. Goodbye, Pincho. Your caravan, quickly. Goodbye.
I am sorry, my lord. I had to give them back their flying caravan.
If you hadn't, the old man would have won it at backgammon. And it is true, a flying caravan. There's something for you to tell your friends in Venice.
No, my lord. They would not believe half the things that I have seen in Cathay. But what is the truth? I wonder where they are now. The past or the future?
You can hear the full story of Marco Polo's journey to Cathay on this compact disc release from BBC Audiobooks.